that after giving birth in that bathroom, she held the baby tightly against her, and then, when the baby stopped crying, she wrapped that newborn baby girl in a towel and threw her away in a trash can.
The discovery of a newborn baby in the trash at a Florida university has now led to charges against the 19-year-old mother. Brianna Moore, a former University of Tampa student, was arrested in Mississippi and charged with aggravated MS of a child neglect with great bodily harm, failure to report death, and unlawful storage of human remains. She's expected to be extradited from the Lauderdale County Jail in Mississippi to Tampa. On April 27, 2024, Moore's roommates at McKay Hall reported hearing a baby crying and found blood in the bathroom they shared, according to the Office of the State Attorney for the 13th Judicial Circuit of Florida. Medical personnel were sent to check on Moore, who said she wasn't pregnant and the blood her roommates saw was from her period. But the next day, the roommates found a bloody towel in Moore's trash can and called the police, who then found a newborn baby wrapped in a towel in a garbage bin. Moore told investigators she had given birth in the bathroom and held the baby tightly to her body until she stopped crying, then disposed of the body. The medical examiner determined the baby had broken ribs and died of asphyxia, and the manner of death was homicide.
We know that Miss Moore's roommates, she lived in a quad, 4 girls living in bedrooms with a shared common area and a shared bathroom. They heard a baby crying, and they called the police later that day when they discovered blood on their bathroom floor of their shared bathroom. Police asked Miss Moore if she was pregnant. She denied it and told the police that the blood was from a heavy period. Later, her roommates found a bloody towel and called campus security. University of Tampa campus security came and discovered what appeared to be a full-term newborn baby girl wrapped in a towel and put in a trash can. The Tampa Police Department then spoke with Miss Moore, and she admitted to giving birth. She told police that after giving birth in that bathroom, she held the baby tightly against her, and then, when the baby stopped crying, she wrapped that newborn baby girl in a towel and threw her away in a trash can. An autopsy revealed that the newborn baby girl was full term and died from asphyxia due to compression to the torso. The manner of death was ruled a homicide. It absolutely breaks my heart to know that this baby girl could still be alive today if this woman had alerted authorities that she needed help. For crying out loud, there's a fire station across the street from the University of Tampa. Tampa General Hospital is a mere 2 to 3 minutes away by car. We need to remind our community about Florida's safe haven laws. In fact, they were expanded just this year. It means that if a woman gives birth to a baby that is not wanted, that she does not want, that baby can be surrendered to any hospital or any fire station with absolutely no questions asked within the first 30 days of that baby's life. It's imperative that women know there are other options than what Miss Moore chose. We also have so many parents in our community who are looking to adopt a child. This case has kept me up so many nights, remembering back to when I went out on the scene that Sunday evening back in late April. And I saw a bag sitting outside of a dumpster, outside of a dorm that I knew contained the remains of that newborn baby girl. In the days and weeks that followed, in my office, in the courthouse, even speaking with friends, so many people told me they would have taken that baby. They would have taken that baby girl into their home and raised her as their own.
Researchers for decades have studied mothers who harm their newborn babies, and in the process have found sufficient similarities between cases that the behavior is considered a syndrome. This is a deeply patterned crime, said Michelle Oberman, a law professor at Santa Clara University School of Law, who has written 2 books about these issues. While they may be deluded and immature, mothers who commit neonaticide are rarely mentally ill, she said. Rather, they practice what Oberman calls magical thinking, a tendency associated with adolescence that enables them to remain in denial throughout the pregnancy. They just wish it away. The evidence so far is that these women really work very hard to avoid it. As a result, they often give birth alone and outside of a hospital. Virtually all end up giving birth on a toilet, Oberman said. They go to the bathroom thinking they're going to have a bowel movement, and hours later they give birth. This is such a sad incident, and in past there has been similar kind of cases. Alexi Treviso gave birth to a baby in bathroom of hospital, and the baby was dumped by her in trash bin. Heightening awareness of the phenomenon of neonaticide, in addition to a lot of safe haven education, is the best current solution. The best way to prevention is just through connection.